I'm live. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Now? Yes? We're back. I'm getting lots of thumbs up and weird signals going on here. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we lost our signal. Let's hope that it wasn't me. Getting a little too loud. Well, I hope you saw some of that, but in any event, I'm gonna play another song for you guys. This is a tune. It's a song that I wrote, when I first moved to the Northwest. I came here from Colorado, and I was struggling with the clouds and the rain. You know what I mean? It's a little difficult. But so this song was kind of some of that frustration and and just some other thoughts that were in my mind at the time. I call it the Great Northern Rains. My pockets, they always so empty. All my money flows right down the drain. And I can't count the times that my mind started thinking there's just no way out of this place. And as I walk this here city, I feel that madness pulsing beneath my feet. With all them cars racing round and homeless people on the ground, is this beast or some machine? Now winter time has come. Seem like the sun has forsaken my name. When all them clouds come around, I'm gonna sink my spirit down and blanket me with these blues. With these blues. Now I come from way out in the east, yet I found myself way out in the west. I've been lost inside the cities, I've seen the underside of this great American dream. And Lord, how we have taken, we have shaken the very hills of this land. And I do not believe we can wash our souls free of all the sins of our forefathers. Yet time is our great taker. She's gonna brand us with the marks of all pain. So how dare we have the gall to think that after all we're gonna breathe here when it all ends. When it all ends. And I can't help but feel broken, 'cause these songs will only heal so much pain. And this world will find some way of driving you around just like some runaway train. And I'm gonna keep my heart wide open. I'm gonna cast all my sorrows to the sea. For it just ain't no use in wasting time away on all the things you cannot change. Yet today I woke up crying, and I will until the day of my dying. So please tell me what to do for to keep on standing true beneath these great northern rains. Northern rains.
Yeah. So yeah, recently, this whole coronavirus business. When I found out that John Prine was sick, I was really, really affected because he's like the ultimate songster and a great influence on me. And I think I was shocked when all this stuff happened, when we first got into this period of COVID, and but really when I found out he was in the hospital, I was like, whoa, this is really real. This is happening on a very big scale. I don't know why it took me that long to really get hit with it, but at the time when he was in the hospital, I had just had him in my mind a lot, and I kind of wrote this song, with him in my mind, and anyhow, it's called Song for John. So.
Oh, now won't these waves stop pounding on the shores of my mind? And Lord, won't these winds stop blowing? Leave this weary old heart behind. Now the storms all around me are raging, and the seas are rising so high. But this little old boat that I'm sailing won't be sinking down this time. Just ain't no way of knowing if all that I see is true. But when I go and look inside my heart, baby, don't you know all I see is you? No one told them rains to stop falling, and them stars on no bar to shine, and that moon ain't afraid to show its face, baby. So don't you be ashamed, baby, crying. So Lord, won't these waves stop pounding on the broken shores of my mind? And Lord, won't these winds stop blowing and leave this weary old heart behind?
out to John Prime right there. All right. Thank you. Thank you, everybody who is listening. And I'm sorry that we got hung up there. Hopefully everything's still going all right. Okay, this next song, I'm going to change harmonicas here, but this next song is a song I wrote when, this past year, there was just so many shootings all the time. And, it's just like, holy moly, what's going on here? Maybe it's just, everything's just boiling over, like we're all just leading up to where we're at now. But, I got a young daughter, and I was just really just concerned about, school and all that stuff, and I still am, But this is a tune I wrote after the El Paso shooting, and then that one that happened in Canton, Ohio, and I was just like, man, it's all too much. And I originally started off as a poem, and anyhow, I call it Hooks in the Water. Sure I got this thing on right. Reading about them people who were getting gunned down. Yeah, we all getting sick. There's some bug going round. So when we vote for our laws and our next presidents, we should look what we've done to them true Americans. When I see whales on the beaches and them houses in the sea, yeah, I just don't know why some people won't believe. We can't keep living life without paying no mind. When all them wild ones, you see, they are dying outside. When our hook's in the water, we can't find a line. Can't find your home if you can't read the signs. Yes, our hook's in the water, we can't find a line. And somehow we're still drinking from a well. It's gone dry. Now the fields are turning brown, yet the herds are gonna move. All them birds will flock together, yet our children gonna lose. And I'll see man next to man, 2 feet by the eye. Yeah, I hear so many poems in that continental divide. With religion and race is just pawns in the game. Yeah, it's just that much harder to be one and the same. So won't you come here, won't you be by my side? And together we'll hold one compassionate mind. When our hook's in the water, we can't find a line. Can't find your home if you can't read the signs. Yes, our hook's in the water, we can't find a line. Somehow we're still drinking from a well. It's gone dry.
hooks in the water, can't find a line, can't find your home if you can't read the sign. Yes, our hook's in the water, can't find a line, somehow we're still drinking from a well it's gone dry.
All right. Thank you. Hope that wasn't too preachy or anything. All right. This next song, earlier this year, my best friend nearly died, and it was really, really potent. He had a crazy, he's 40 years old, had a crazy, rare heart condition. It was just too much at the time, and I know he's listening right now, so I don't want to make him too upset. But this song I wrote before that all happened to him, and he's alive now, and he needs to get another heart surgery and all that business in the middle of all this garbage, this coronavirus stuff. But he's doing good, and this song, I feel like this song is very much inspired by my connection to him. And some of you might think that's kind of funny when you listen to the lyrics, but maybe not. I call this Stillness in the Rain.
Got this devil sitting on my shoulder with a lasso around my brain. A friend called loneliness follows me, puts his head right where I sleep. The sadness flickers all through my mind, just like them old burning stars. And someone told me once that you can find your peace in that stillness of the rains. So lay me down, put my burdens deep on the ground. You can burn my body, bask in my heat, and walk your feet upon my ashes. And when that weather changes and the seas roll in, just set my song out on the wind. But don't you look for me, I said, don't you call my name, 'cause I'm in the stillness of the rains. Lay me down, put my burdens deep on the ground. You can burn my body, bask in my heat, and walk your feet upon my ashes. But don't you look for me, I said, don't you call my name, 'cause I'm in the stillness source of the rains.
There you go. Steve, that goes out to you, buddy. All right. I'm going to switch guitars real quick. You know, for all you parents out there that have kids, I feel you. This is tough for the parents, but it's also beautiful. You know, we all get to be together a little bit more. You know, I got a friend Rich from my hometown in Long Island, and he's been working so hard, you know, for many years and just struggling to, you know, take care of his family, and it's just been really hard. And he lost his job, and you know, there's so much unknown. But he's been telling me, he's like, hey, you know, like, I'm home, the family's doing amazing, you know, and he's like, I can't remember a time better than this in a weird way, you know. So there's a silver lining, you know. So I like old spiritual music. I like a lot of old, you know, traditional folk music, and yeah, like spiritual music, gospel music. I always wanted to write a song that was kind of in the vein of you know, like something like Blind Willie Johnson would write, you know, just I don't know, just really soulful as far as like what the words mean to you. Not necessarily gonna sound like Blind Willie Johnson or anything like that, but this song I wrote, I won the Telluride Blues and Brews Festival Blues Challenge a few years back, and I was, you know, by winning that, you get to play on the main stage, or one of the stages at the festival the next year, and I was just so inspired. I wrote this tune around that time, and it's called "I'm Gonna Find My Way Home." Just like the one in that moon, that I'm gonna find my way home. Despite them times when my faith over dies, yes, I'm gonna find my way home. 'Cause I believe deep in my heart, yes, I'm gonna find my way home. 'Cause freedom will never be chained. I said I'm gonna find my way home. All right. Just get through this here. Oh, I wanted to also mention, just wanted to shout out to, other people on this island, for those who are listening on this island, that, when I first moved here, I'm pretty shy and I'm kind of hermit-like. I'm like Frozen Caveman Lawyer. I don't know if you guys know that from SNL. That doesn't matter. Anyhow, I reached out to Pete and Allison from Vashon Events, and I was like, I wanted some opportunities, and they're just such open people, and they were welcomed me very, just right away, and they provide a lot for the community here, and I know they're hurting as well, so just giving them a shout out and just a thanks, because they're supporting this Vashon Live thing as well. And also, maybe another musician might, do a benefit for them, maybe a little inspiration for that. But anyhow, thank you, Pete and Allison. You guys rule. And again, this is for Snapdragon. So in the link to in the video that you guys are watching live stream, there should be a Venmo handle there. So please, if you're going to donate, that's going to help this venue that you see here stay afloat and just help some really great people. So thank you. This next song is, I don't know where this one came from. It's just something I wrote, I don't know, probably a long, long time ago. I call it the Traveler's Song. My friends, they once told me, boy, you've gone wrong. But all I know to tell them is, boys, I got this song, it's true. And I once loved a little woman with an ocean of misery, but she walked out and left me. Yeah, she left me lost at sea. Yes, she did. The wise man once did tell me to give yourself away, so when your time of dying, you won't have no debts to pay. It's true. So I'll tell you where I'm going, I'll tell you where I've been. There ain't no place like loneliness gonna bring the love within. I said, bring that love within. All right. How we doing on time, guys? Good? No idea? All I don't know either. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna play another song that I wrote when I was living in Colorado. I experienced a couple natural disasters where I lost homes and stuff. I often, when I lived in the mountains up there, I used to get a lot of just deep images in my head of just times, I think of what it was like back in the 1800s or something. Like, and I think it was because in the mountains there's just so much, the mines are still there. You just still feel the vibes of it all. And I wrote this song about what it must have been like in a mining town in this town called Jamestown, Colorado. So actually this song goes out to my friends Ryan and Abry, who I don't know if they're listening, but they have been dealing with COVID with their family. It's been really horrible. But it's called the River St. Vrain. And it's kind of a sad song, so here we go. Long time ago, I lived in that old Jamestown, where the average man worked as a miner. I never got rich, but I got by. I built my home, and I met my wife. If I recall, the year was 1889. Aspen trees glow like fire. I just finished building a timber cabin when my wife said, John, you're gonna be a father. And I raised my boy as any good Christian man might do, to know thy Jesus and recite his prayer. Yet the will of his father was soft like his mother, and I swear he moved to the beat of my heart. Now I'm headed down to the river St. Vrain, gonna let them waters wash away all my pain. And when I drown, oh, my soul's homeward bound, to my wife, to my boy. Could have been any Colorado summer day, a sunburned high on a dry landscape. Winds blew heavy, and a fire came and took away all the joy I had. I was down in their mines when I heard the foreman declare, label man, report to your fireman's brigade. It's for the women and them children, I'm afraid they in God's hands now. All through the night we fought the fire down the line. When she finally cooled, I was sent away to find my wife. But all that I found was sorrowful eyes and the words, I'm sorry, John. Now I'm headed down to the river St. Vrain, gonna let them waters wash away all my pain. When I drown,
Yeah, my soul's homeward bound to my wife, to my boy. Headed down to the river St. Vrain. Won't let them waters wash away all my pain. When I drown, will my soul's homeward bound to my wife and to my boy. To my boy.
Yeah, thanks. All right. Back to spiritual music. I've always been into Woody Guthrie. You know, it's possible that it comes through in what I'm playing. I'm not sure. But this song, I was listening to a lot of Woody Guthrie at the time. It's called My Work Is Done.
Oh, lay me down right here on the ground, 'cause Lord, all my work is done. 'Cause I have climbed over mountain tops, and I've crossed them 7 seas. Yes, all my work is done. Oh, build me a bridge across the mighty river Jordan, 'cause Lord, all my work is done. 'Cause I have walked through the land of Babylon, and I've withstood temptation of mankind. My work is done. Now deliver me from my ancient old body, Lord, all my work's done. 'Cause I have wandered through my lonesome valley, and I have seen a wheel within a wheel. My work is done. Yeah, show me the keys to the gates of Zion, Lord, all my work's done. 'Cause I have swam through the seas of all emotion, I've drifted through their wilderness of time. My work is done. So lay me down right here on the ground, Lord, all my work's done. 'Cause I have climbed over mountain tops, and I've crossed them 7 seas. All my work is done. Oh yes, all my work is done.
All right, this next song, my daughter really likes it, and I have to play a song that she likes. It's called "I Really Want You to Stay," and it was a song I wrote when I think it was this first summer when we moved here. in the summer. Yeah, and I was outside, and Vashon is just the Garden of Eden, you know, and it just pulled all the words out of me. It's kind of a song about love and the muse, if you will.
You have come into my mind. You've taken my peace from me. Yet I can't say with all of my heart that I really want you to stay. Now skies cloud over and rains they fall to darken all them lights with shadow. So there you are, my sweet dying flower. Drink up, 'cause your future awaits. As the moon it waxes, as the moon it wanes, all down below create. Yet as you laugh, I said, as you cry, my heart it aches and breaks. You're burning through my brain, and you just wanna be. You're holding me, I said, deep down in this blue. Yet I can't say with all of my heart that I really want you to stay. Gonna sail around Venus, or fly around Mars, sit upon the rings of Saturn. I think I control all these scenes in my mind, yet it's you, my darling, who paints. Then storms have raged, the set seas have churned, but the beauty within your face. So cast me out upon your swell and sail to my fate. 'Cause you're burning through my brain, and you just wanna be. You're holding me, I said, deep down in this blue. Yet I can't say with all of my heart that I really want you to stay. Yes, I can say with all of my heart that I really want you to stay.
Okay. All right. This next song is the first song I ever wrote, and it came with a lot of turmoil because I didn't have a lot of confidence that I could write songs. And you can ask my wife about it if she remembers. But I remember her coming in to the house that I was living in, and I was sitting on the couch, and there was like a dark cloud over me, you know, like I was going through it. And she was just like, Jesus, you know, what are you doing, man? But anyhow, I wrote this song, and I like it. It still holds up. It's called Coraline.
Please forgive me, Coraline, 'cause I can't help this demon inside. Oh, Coraline, I can't pacify. darkness deep inside my mind. And yesterday I got on a train. I watched that evening sun go down. Oh, Coraline, my heart went to you. Yeah, my weary mind, it followed the moon. Oh, my Lord, I'm drifting from you. And I'm lost in a sea of blue. Oh, Coraline, won't you say the word? And I'll come paddle, baby, back to you. Yeah, I will. So won't you ever fade my Coraline? That this storm, it'll pass on by. Oh, Coraline, there ain't no telling what I'll do if I keep on troubling, baby, over you. So take me home. All right. One more? All right. I'm going to do one more song. I'm going to play you guys. What? One more, yeah. I'm going to play you guys a last song I'm going to play. Going back to that idea of the fires and floods experience that I had in Colorado. This is a kind of an angry blues song that I wrote out of the frustration of that and, kind of thinking about climate change and all that. I call it Fires and Floods. Here goes. Thank you guys, everyone, for listening tonight, whoever did. In the morning, and I knew everything was wrong. I woke up in the morning, and I knew everything was wrong. These times they are changing, you can tell by all them fires and floods. Now the world that's warming, we ain't gonna need long pants no more. Yeah, the world is a woman. We ain't gonna need long pants no more. In about 50 more years, my hometown gonna be beachfront for sure. That's true. the night. I got the blues as my company. So I asked the Lord above, was Noah's Ark just one big prophecy? You tell me.
Thank you guys very much. And thank you, Vashon Live.